point?
No, I got mugged by 2 African-American fellows.
On November 8, 2021, West Palm Beach Valley Police received a call in which the caller stated that she found a body under a robe and blood everywhere inside a home near Southern Boulevard. Police entered the home and found the body of 25-year-old Michael Lee, with multiple stab wounds and a sledgehammer embedded in the skull. The 911 caller was later identified as Nikolas Lafountain's mother, who was dropping off her son's vehicle and decided to use her key to go inside of the home, where she found Lee's brutally beaten and lifeless body. On the following day, November the 9th, 2021, Nikolas Lafountain was arrested on unrelated charges when he was found at an Amtrak train station naked, claiming to be robbed and stripped of his clothing and cell phone by some African-American men who were never identified or found. While in custody, police questioned Lafountain about the death of his roommate, Michael Lee. Throughout the interrogation, you'll witness Nikolas using some of the most outrageous stereotypes to try to implicate multiple possible motives of people he can't give detailed descriptions of in order to try to clear his name in the brutal homicide of Michael Lee. You'll want to watch this police interrogation to the end to witness all of the stories that Nikolas comes up with to try to get detective off with his trail. I'll also let you know whether the police were able to piece together enough evidence to charge Nikolas in his roommate's homicide, or was he clever enough to stay a free man?
What's your roommate's name?
Well, I'm not... His name is... He told me Michael Wilson, so that's the name. But on the payroll checks, it was a little different from... Because we worked at the same job, but then I quit. So now he works at the job, and I'm just doing my Uber.
Oh, all right. You're an Uber driver?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where did you work?
Lisa Bez.
Is that downtown?
Flag.
Oh, okay. When did you stop working there?
About a month and a half now.
A month and a half ago? All right.
Yeah, I just picked up my last check the other day.
Oh, all right. So you've just been driving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's that going?
It's not gonna be forever because eventually they're gonna do self-driving stuff, so for delivery food. So
Oh.
for like another 4 years, and then I gotta probably get. I don't even trust the school system for degrees anymore, so I gotta pick up a trade somehow. So.
Did you go to school?
Yeah, for chemistry.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
College or?
Mm-hmm.
Which college?
University of South Florida in Tampa.
Did you graduate or?
No, they were trying to teach me some math and physics that didn't really. We got into a long conversation with my professor, and they're like, "Yeah, well, this is pretty much all made up. No one really knows if this is real or not, but we're going to teach it to you anyway." And so that kind of broke my spirits, and I kind of quit because it's all fake.
Right.
Calculus and all that.
Well, I mean, if the teacher's not believing in it
Mm-hmm.
and telling you they don't
And he
believe in it.
wrote the book that we were studying. So he's like, yeah, it's all circumstantial. You know, no one really knows until someone new comes along. So.
Yeah, that would have broken my spirit too.
Mm-hmm.
So when was that? When did you leave school?
2 years now.
Okay.
1918. I mean, 2018.
Okay. And then you started working at Elizabeth's? How long did you work there for?
6 months. I jumped around a lot from serving and regular cooking. I don't serve, I just do cooking jobs all the time, all over.
Oh, all right. You're a good chef?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to culinary school?
Mm-hmm. You don't need to.
Oh, you don't?
You got YouTube.
Oh. I don't
You don't have to go to culinary
Oh.
school. Be a cook.
Alright. So you and your girlfriend broke up. How long has your roommate been living with you?
3 months now.
Okay. How's that go?
How's that going? Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And do you not believe that's his name because his page stub said
Well,
something
all of
differently?
his everything, his laptop, his pill bottle, everything said Michael W, and then he wrote like weird like scribble scrabble, and then his computer was like Michael like S or whatever, and then scribble scrabble. So I didn't know for a while until I looked at his page stub, but it was something a little different than what he told me. But it didn't really mess with me very much.
No, all right. You didn't really concern yourself with it?
No,
or?
I worked with him. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Okay. Where did you meet him?
Job. I worked with
Oh, I
him.
thought, yeah, all right.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
maybe you knew him beforehand, before you worked there, like you guys got the job together. No? You met him at Elizabeth. Okay.
Mhm. When was the last time you were home?
4th.
4th?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see, that was 5th was Friday? Was that Friday? 4th? Friday the 4th?
Thursday the 4th.
I know, because you can. If I had my phone, it shows the dates that I do Uber. So.
Oh, okay.
They took my phone and they took my wallet, and I tried to get another officer to let me use his phone to Google my phone so I can get my phone, and no one will let me. So.
Where's your phone?
They took it at the Amtrak when they arrested me. I mean, I got mugged first, and they found me naked because they mugged me and told me to take my shit. And then they, made my things worse.
So the police officers? Oh, at the train station?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they took your phone?
And my wallet.
Took your phone? And threw it?
No, I got mugged by 2 African American fellows.
Oh. Did you tell the police that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, they're like, you're sure you got robbed, but they looked at my arms and they were like, those look pretty self-inflicted. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I just got mugged and I'm sitting here like by myself, and you guys want to take me away just because my wounds look self-inflicted? And they're like, yeah, let's hope
Put
you
your
do.
hands out like this? I don't think that looks self-inflicted.
They
It
saw
looks like you
this.
were in bushes.
They saw this, that's why. Because I had tried to jump the Amtrak fence to get away from them. They got me.
Did the person that tried to rob you do that to your arm?
They're all fresh.
Right.
I didn't know.
I was running through bushes and fences.
Oh. I didn't know if the people that robbed you did that.
Okay, and you jumped over a fence and that's all the scratches on your stomach area?
Mm-hmm. They saw I was limping, so I guess I was a primary target for them. Weak. White boy.
That's what they said.
What brought you to the train station?
I was gonna look for, you look online at the Amtrak, and it's different when you go there. So I was trying to see, like, I had some cash on me. I wanted to see how far or where down south, or if it could go, if the Amtrak goes to the Keys. I know it can go to New York, but whatever they have online is different from what they have there, so I wanted to check it.
And they robbed you at the train station?
Well, I was down in one of the corner areas near the fences.
So you were going to try to get to the Keys? You got family down there?
I got family in Vero Beach, but I just wanted to see where and how far and how long the trips, or how much it is to go like here to Jupiter or Homicide or some Vero Beach to see my mom or something like that.
Okay. Did you not have a car?
No.
How do you Uber? Don't you
With a car.
have a car? Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a car?
I didn't have a car then.
Oh, okay.
But I was Ubering people around, and sometimes I Uber people without any rides, so I give them my phone number, or they call me, or they give me a phone to meet them somewhere, and I just drive as everyday people. They don't want to pay the extra 35%, so I just drive them around. And then some people are bad people and take advantage of that. So.
Yeah.
And it's not, you don't have the option to call emergency, so I did a bad I did bad by letting people use me like that.
Well, I'm sure you were trying to do the right thing and give people breaks.
It's more money than like a gift from Uber.
Right.
So,
Of course.
I mean, I was already taxi driving, so it doesn't, what's the difference?
Agreed. I don't blame you.
What kind of car did you Uber people around in? What kind of car do you have?
A Jeep, an old Jeep.
Jeep like Cherokee or
Like a Wrangler.
a Wrangler?
Did you have shoes on?
Yeah.
Did you lose them when you were running from?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You okay?
I should use a shower.
Okay. Alright. Understandable.
But where's your Jeep Wrangler?
Cops said they had it.
They
And they lied to me. They said my mom called and picked it up. But I got a hold of my mom and she said, you never heard a thing about it. So I don't know who these people are or why they're lying that my mom picked up my car when it's actually in some place and I'm losing $150 every day that's there or that I'm out of it. Or at the hospital. So now I gotta get out, find my car, figure out who was lying to me and why they said that they talked to my mom and stuff like that. I think I know who the officer was because he was trying to get me to confess to something I didn't do. It's just everything's all jumbled up and all these people are just, causing me problems.
Well, I can tell you we're not here to cause you problems. Okay? I talked to your mom.
How's she doing? Terrible, huh?
She's okay. She's worried about you.
That's nice.
She's a mom. That's what she's supposed to do, right?
Did she say that the cops told them about the car and then they lied, right? She didn't pick it up, right?
She did pick it up.
Earlier? Like when they said?
Yesterday.
So did she say that, like right away, the day of, she could have picked it up the day of?
Which day are we talking about? Because I know she picked it up yesterday.
Alright, then it wasn't the first time. So the officers did say that, but I called her after and she said that they didn't, so.
You spoke to her
At
early
the hospital,
on.
not at St. Mary's, the emergency center.
I think on Monday morning, she said you spoke to her, right? You called her from the hospital?
I don't even know what day the 8th is right now.
Right. Well, today's Tuesday, so yesterday morning, she said you had called her. And she had not gotten your Jeep yet.
Yeah, they did lie about that.
But when we saw her,
Recently,
she had your Jeep.
Okay, that's good.
Okay? So you're not racking up $150 a day.
That's good. Well, I mean, it's not, but.
Right. But, so I'm not here to lie to you or anything like that. Did you know your mom went to your house?
No.
Okay. That's where she dropped off your Jeep.
Okay, that's good.
It's in the driveway.
That's good.
Your mom wanted to make sure everything was okay in the house.
Okay.
She went in the house.
Okay.
When was the last time you saw your roommate?
Well, when I was in my Jeep, pretty much the day I was driving around.
Which day was that?
Everything's all jumbled up.
The days are hard. I get it. I mean, my days get hard
I
too.
just
I
know
don't know which days they are.
From the Jeep, trying to figure out how to get back to the Amtrak station, and back from there, getting jumped and waking up and just being there alone on the floor, gun pointed to my head, and then cops came, that was like, okay, fine.
You felt safer.
Mm-hmm.
So back to when was the last time you saw your roommate?
I don't know. I've been hanging out at my friend's house for a while. Somewhere on Banyan. It's been almost a week now since I'd seen him. Yeah. A week or 6 days, 5 days.
When you saw him, where was he?
Sitting down watching Sopranos.
At home?
Yeah, he's been watching the whole thing.
Oh, alright. Doing a little, binge watching?
Mm-hmm.
How was your relationship with him?
Good, he's a good guy.
He's a good dude.
The last time I saw him, he brought me a big wave and a bunch of Captain Crunch.
Where's his family at?
North Carolina?
Does he have any kids or anything?
Probably.
Oh, but you don't know for sure.
No.
Parents?
I heard him talking to some old lady on there. Yeah.
Maybe his mom, grandma?
Mm-hmm.
Did he talk to her often, or
They talk to her?
did your roommate talk to her?
Yeah. Yeah, all the time.
Okay. Did you guys ever have an argument?
No.
Never?
Just when he would take my food and stuff like that. Yeah. Because he took all my ice cream. Every single thing, like every single ice cream. And he's like, oh, I'll get you more. And it's like, okay. And then he just brings back like candy and stuff. And I was like, that's not ice cream.
Mm.
But it's whatever.
Well, I mean, that's a huge difference between ice cream and candy, right? If you're going to tell me you're going to bring me
Not
ice
really.
cream,
No, it's
you
just
know what I
a
mean?
thing. It's just a thing.
Well, that's the point of it. I get it. So that's the only argument you guys have, nothing major.
I mean, that's why we were good roommates, you know?
You got along.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty bad, right? Is it painful?
I just have numbing right there.
In both hands or just one hand?
One hand.
Okay.
Which hand's worse?
There, I mean. This one.
Why'd you smell it?
Because there's yellow stuff on it. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, I thought maybe.
No, it's not infected, but my leg is, or was.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely keep an eye on that and everything. Besides your legs and your arms, anywhere else you're injured?
No.
No. Your back, anything like that that you can feel, or?
Mm-mm.
No.
How's my mom? Is she back in Vero? Is she around here?
She's back in Vero. Yep,
Is my car at the house?
it is.
Okay. How did they get there?
Your mom, actually, she's an amazing woman. She parked at your house. She has a scooter? Do you know anything about?
She does not have a scooter.
Yeah, she has a scooter.
No, she does not.
Not like a Vespa scooter, like a
Put your feet on it
yeah,
and you
scoot.
like a kid scooter. It's got the
Something's up.
the little.
You sure you called the right person? My mom does not do that.
I promise you did.
Is your mom
She
Judy?
did.
Is your mom Judy?
She said she scootered to where your Jeep was. She put the scooter in your Jeep. She drove the Jeep back
She
to your house.
scootered from Vero.
No, from your house. I'm sorry, that's me. She went to your house. She parked her car. She took the scooter, which is
What
on
scooter? There's no scooter.
Dude, she had a scooter.
She had a
I'm
scooter
telling
in her
you,
car.
she had a scooter. Mom's amazing. And then she drove your Jeep back to the house. Took the
Mhm.
scooter out and put it in the back, because I saw the scooter. It's like, I don't know if it's a kid's scooter.
I don't think it's a kid's scooter, but it was a scooter.
like a
She's
push
definitely
scooter.
amazing.
Yeah.
She said it was good exercise.
We had the right lady. She was in the Navy in Maine,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. I called her today when all this was going on, just to let her know what was happening.
Well, I mean, you can't trust people in those hospitals. All they want to do is get more money, and if they can't do that, they'll inject you, put you to sleep for 2 more days, and then you got 2 more days to pay for it.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that one.
And they're trying to inject me with a whole bunch of crap.
Did they try to help
I'm tired
you?
of it. I'm tired of a system like that.
Nicholas, did they try to help you at all? Because Mom was concerned that.
Help my ass, no. They don't help anybody in there. Everybody in every single, I've only been to, especially JFK especially, they strap people down, they tie them up, and then they inject them with shit, and then they go in their room, and they mysteriously disappear for a little bit, and then they come out all loopy, tired, and dead. I'm tired of it. It shouldn't be like that, and the cops, you know, they see it, but they can't say anything because they're different from the medical professionals, so.
I mean, you needed help. Somebody
That's
to
so
talk
stupid.
to.
They don't know. They don't know if I need help or not, and they take whoever they want. They can take whoever they want, say anything they want, and just take you just like that, right off the streets, you know. And then they force feed you food, and then they force your fingerprints and take your blood, and you know, who knows what would they do with all that stuff. It's not the way it should be. It's not.
They should be helping you.
Yes.
Do you think you need help,
No,
Nicholas?
I'm good. I'm okay. And then they just, because it's not just me. They can take anybody they want under any circumstance, and they know it. They know it.
I think the problem was you were naked at the train station,
Yeah,
and you're
they'd
all
get
cut
robbed.
up and
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah, that looks bad. I know. They're not gonna find those guys for sure. So I told them, can you call my phone? And just idiots. They're idiots.
Did they take your clothes in the robbery?
They told me to take off my shit.
Oh, they told you to take your clothes off?
Mhm.
Okay. What's your phone number so that maybe we can try and find it for you?
561
Mm-hmm.
425
Mm-hmm.
2087. I'm telling you, there are people after me, man. They just couldn't stop chasing.
Was after you at the train station? Or where?
It was a lengthy day. It turned into 2 days maybe, I don't know, but these guys obviously got a hold of me. You know, I couldn't do all of this myself. I thought they were going to do much worse, but the gun was ridiculous.
What did these guys look like?
Just average Joes in basketball shorts and hoodies, you know, and white teeth. There's not really much that's differentiated.
I didn't write it down. Were they white males, black males, Hispanic males?
They play a lot of basketball.
I don't know what that means because I play basketball. So.
I'm trying not to say anything.
Oh, it's not negative.
It is. It's putting me in that position where people are going to see this and they're going to be like, oh, well, he's, you know, racist or something. It's just like, well, that's what happened to me.
You're giving a description of somebody that robbed you.
Yeah, 2 guys. They look the same. They're African American fellows. I told you that.
Okay, that's not racist, Nicholas. That's okay to say.
You were at the house the last time you saw your roommate?
Yeah.
And he was watching the television.
I parked my Jeep, went in, and went up to some more Ubers.
Do you have people come by the house regularly?
Some people do, but no, not really.
No. Who's some?
I'm pretty sure my neighbor has a dash cam, so you can see if someone went in the house or not.
What do you mean?
My neighbor's a cop. He's in the Marines.
Oh.
So he has a dash cam truck if anybody crazy came in there. I don't think we've had many people over, but there was a few African American friends. So.
When was that?
Over the past few weeks, here and there.
Did you meet him at work? Did you meet him?
I didn't meet him at all. It was all Mike's friends.
Mike's friends.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've been chased, I've been beaten, and I've been jumped over fences. And once I thought I had help with the police, then the trauma came, the no sleeping came, and the bad treatment came, and everyone just looked both ways. Everything I said, it's like there's nothing. Where are my taxes going for? It's
Oh. Nikolas, after you just put that all out, that you're having a crappy time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to add to it, but I feel like you need to know it.
Is my mom okay?
Your mom is fine.
Is my dad okay? He drinks.
Your dad or your stepdad?
My dad, my real dad.
Okay, I don't know, dude. I haven't talked to your real dad.
Not doing good. Okay.
Your mom went in your house,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe she found your roommate
Mm-hmm.
deceased. Your mom found him. She's very shaken up.
Mm-hmm. He did it.
Who did it?
He's been buying a lot of drugs from a lot of people lately.
Who has?
Mike.
Okay.
He said he would stop. He said he would stop.
What kind of drugs was he buying?
He has a history of excessive Xanax use, Percocet, and Coke and everything. And I told him, you better start eating right, but he relapsed, when he relapses he doesn't remember things, and I guess he takes as much as he can, and I guess his heart, whatever. I knew he couldn't take much more, so that's the way to go on TV.
Was he in treatment or anything?
Uh-huh.
Where was he in treatment at?
No clue.
Okay. Did you guys talk about it at all?
I had to make sure he was okay roommate, but he said he had drug problems after the fact, so I was like, oh fuck. But I found little bits and pieces all over the house, slowly.
Pieces of
Bars.
Xanax?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How much do you think you would take?
He said 6 a day.
6 bars a day or 6?
The green ones. Well, and he'd have so many that he would leave, not talk for a week, and he'd come back and wake up with people he didn't know, or invite people where he didn't know,
Did he invite people you didn't know to the house?
Sometimes, yeah. I didn't like it. I just stayed in my room. Where's my mom now?
I believe she's at home in Vero. Okay. She's shaken up.
Yeah, I didn't really help her out much with anything lately.
Well, I'm sure her walking into your home didn't help her.
Well, yeah, I never tell her to walk in.
She was concerned.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know you had a roommate.
Yeah.
Is that true? That's true?
Yeah.
I get
I was
it.
trying to save up on expenses for a little bit. Yeah. Loser, huh?
No, not at all,
Actually
dude.
smart.
I've always had roommates. Split the expenses, that's the best way to go. It's wise.
Where's Mike now?
He's probably at the morgue.
I never even talked to anyone you knew. We only had friends on the job.
Was he dating anybody?
I thought he was gay for a little bit. He kept inviting. When he invited some guys over, I just went in the car and went in the car in my room and walked away. But he'd like invite people in his room and I don't know, you know.
Any girls?
No girls, that's
No
why.
girls,
No
just-
girls who ever came over.
Okay.
Just a few iPads here and there.
And they were friends from,
I don't know.
Just-
I never talked to him. I would just watch TV in my room. And what I majorly did just start driving again. So.
does anybody else have a key to your house?
I think Mike did a little thingamabobber and made a new key, but I don't know. I never told him not to do that, but I saw this little green thing he had.
What's that?
Once I gave him the key, he took his little key and made a little green thing.
Like a spare key or?
No spare key. You put a key and just you can copy a key like that or something.
No?
But I never saw him. He only had one key, so.
So he had a key and you had a key?
Mhm.
Your mom has a key?
I guess so. I didn't know. Mhm.
So we definitely need some help here, Nicholas,
Mhm.
because Mike didn't just die.
What do you mean?
He was killed in your house.
Fuck.
Yeah. Any ideas?
Drugs. I kept getting these Mexican people buying coke from him on the job, and we all knew that they were illegals and what they deal with, but sometimes the boss keeps them. I don't know why. They don't have any identification, but they do have a lot of drugs that, you know, Mike and, can spend a paycheck on, So, but they wouldn't be the type to do that.
The Mexicans wouldn't do that.
Depends.
So who do you think could have done it?
I don't know. Probably the same type of people that were after me.
Do you have those type of people over your house?
No, but I made a lot of bad friends over when I was in Seattle, and they knew where I lived, and they followed me, and messing with my car, and drugging me. And then it's funny how all that stuff happened in Seattle, and they all ended up moving over in Florida, huh?
When was the last time somebody messed with your car?
in Seattle, Washington.
Was that back in 2017?
I don't remember when we went. 2019.
So you think somebody followed you from Seattle and did that to Mike?
Well, they only wanted to hurt me because I made them really angry at me, and they were a bunch of rich old people. They could do anything to you. They could do anything they want. They had so much money. They had all the cops in their pocket, and they just badly did bad stuff to me without me knowing for so long. And then they finally put this thing over my head and told me that I need to get out of town or else they're gonna kill me or some shit, and just you gotta be careful of what do you do next. So I didn't think they would come over here, but it probably isn't. But they had a lot of money. They're a bunch of rich old white people, and they'll do anything to tear you down or do whatever they want to make you God. But they can't do it naturally. They gotta do it. I think they're really smart. They're really smart. When I ran out of there, I was already awake for 24 hours, but there was just there's people all around me, you know, and following me everywhere I went. So I got in my Jeep and I drove 13 hours to San Jose, California, and I finally got on a plane and came home. So,
Came home where it was safe.
yeah. And I know for a fact that I know that something is there, because after I came back, not a month later, all of this stuff started happening to the world, you know. Right when I came back, COVID started, all these earthquakes, all these fires, everything. Like right when I came back, the world was normal. I went over there and messed some shit up, made some angry old rich white people mad. And then I get home, and then now the world has a problem, and then there's fights underground, and you hear bombs under the ground going off, and then weird lights in the sky. You know, it's not. I'm not wrong. Like I was, like brutally raped and attacked there, and then because I don't know, I stood up against them, and they got me, and now they got me again. At least I made it out again.
The world's got some problems, Nikolas. That's a given. We're definitely broken at this point. With COVID and the wars and everything else. I get it. It's a lot to take in.
You know what? I heard all the cops on the radio. They're like, "What's wrong with our signals?" They're like, "We're getting jammed." Like, I tried messaging you, but you can't. The radios aren't working. Why won't somebody pick up the radio? I know for a fact that there's something out there, or some people with a lot of money blocking it because they wanted to pick me back up again. They wanted to grab me.
But we grabbed you, right? The police grabbed you. We're the good guys. Do you believe that?
You know, if I knew every detail and everything, I could make an informed decision, but right now all I know is that the medical personnel aren't. But I met a few police officers that have the right head, and it really helps me think that, yes, there's some justice, you know?
Of course. There's a lot of good ones out there. But right now we're trying to figure out what happened to Mike.
What happened?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, he could.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my blood flowing. I mean, can I see him?
He's at the medical examiners? What would you do if you saw him?
I'd probably try to resuscitate him or something, because, you know, I knew he wasn't going to last long like that, living the way he was living, almost 400 pounds, taking drugs and eating gallons of ice cream every day. So, I'm a little surprised, but what happened is around the time I was getting attacked too, so maybe it was like a hit and they tried to get both of us there or something, because I was telling him a lot of stuff about what happened and he was seeing it. He could see that there's something there, that there's people that will do anything to either get someone out of the way or stop talking, you know? And like, he's like, yeah, we'll go against like the bad part, you know. There obviously people talk about like deep state, but they don't really know what it is or can't explain anything, so.
So you guys shared a common
Really close.
belief.
We're really close.
So you guys discussed this and everything.
But we couldn't figure out how to fight it. So.
Was he afraid?
No, he wanted to go at him. He wanted to get him good.
He wanted to stand up. Do you think that's why he ended up the way he is? Sometimes when you believe in your heart, then you can overcome something.
But now I'm worried that I know that my stepdad can take care of my mom, but I haven't heard from my dad in weeks, and I want to see if he's okay. Because, you know, it's just another way into my life.
Is your dad not well?
He just drinks a lot, and he doesn't answer the phone sometimes, and he has a dog. That's all he has. Is all it is a dog. Keep him company, so.
When was the last time you talked to your dad?
2-3 weeks ago.
Was he okay?
He sounded really sad. Really sad.
He sounded sad? Why is he sad?
He's just a sad old man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had a lot of bad stuff happen with wives, I guess.
Sometimes women can do that. Who do you think did that to Mike?
I have a bunch of faces that I can remember, but I have no proof of anything.
Who's your first suspect?
I knew I was on the come up of being ready. And Mike had the determination and willpower to do the same. But I'm talking about like CEOs, like FSAs, whatever, like top brass company leading people that have all the power and have a secret underground life that they do their bidding with. And these are the people that grab kids off the streets with no families and then do stuff that they want. It's pretty bad, but there's evidence coming out now, and they're going down.
We know people that do things like that.
They're going down.
And we would like people for that to go down. Okay? We're on your side for that. I can see you have a lot of pain going on. It's hard.
Did somebody help you when your brutal incident happened in Seattle? Did the police help you?
No, they were in on it.
They were in on it.
They took me off the highway. I was heading home, and they brought me farther from my house. I told them exactly where I lived, and they brought me farther from my house. And then I asked them which way was north, which way was south, and they told me opposite directions. Like, I don't know which way the sun sets. But yeah, and they just tried to get me to sleep in the streets or something. I don't know, break me down. But I made it. I made it to my apartment. I nearly died. And then I got in my Jeep and I ran away. I'm pretty famous over there, but no one will tell you that.
In Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you famous?
Just because they couldn't kill me.
Because you got away.
Mm-hmm. I believe that. I believe I did get away.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you were living your life, right? Do you want some tissue or something there?
Get just another water, please.
Give me a minute.
When was the last time you talked to your mom? Other than yesterday morning?
A few days. 4 days? 3 days?
Do you see her?
No, I went to the Bellagio the other day with her.
Oh. Is that like a, do you do that weekly, monthly?
It's a bi-weekly thing, we hang out.
Oh, that's good. How long has your mom been with your stepdad? I tend to see that you don't really care for your stepdad.
Yeah, he's not a good guy.
Yeah. How long has your mom been married to him?
3 years, 4 years now.
3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Is he not a good guy because they don't get along well, or what?
I can just see it in his eyes.
See it in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
In Seattle, the traumatic incident that happened to you.
Yeah.
Did you tell your mom about that?
Everything.
Everything. And it was the rich white men, and you said they brutally raped you?
Mm-hmm. Wherever you go, kid, we'll be around.
Have you been having those same type of people? Have you been seeing those people around lately?
No, they just came up.
It just came up?
Mm-hmm.
And you've been back for a couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was in like 2018, right?
Mm-hmm. But like 10-15% of the people from Seattle moved here.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Things aren't going well in Seattle, are they?
Mm-mm. They're fighting the government over there because they know it's corrupt, and I know I'm right.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anybody that Mike has had arguments with or anything?
I don't know their names. I don't know them. I can see their faces.
Mm-hmm.
If you just sit on the couch with them
Mm-hmm.
and bring them in his room.
And so, you would say bring them into the room, like, would they go in the room?
I don't know, I left.
You left, so.
I didn't want to know.
You didn't want to know
I
if it
thought
was
it was like a
romantically
drug deal or
romantically or
something. I thought they were doing like some weird drugs or something, so.
didn't want to be a part of it.
Uh-uh.
Have you ever used drugs?
Yeah.
What kind of drugs?
I'm a very,
high functioning alcoholic, and I used to smoke weed, but not anymore. So.
So nothing more than that.
Yeah.
And do you mean high functioning alcoholic, like you could drink a lot of alcohol and it doesn't affect you? Is that what you mean by that?
Calms me down.
It calms you, the alcohol calms you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we don't have tissue in this place. We have paper towels or toilet, that's softer than our paper towels. Sorry, I looked at everybody's desk and nobody's got tissue.
Is anybody at the desk, at their desks?
No.
Looks like everybody's off, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Exactly. It's just us. So, I'm sorry.
We were talking about his mom, and if he had told his mom everything that happened in Seattle. He was brutally raped there by the white rich people. So, and just recently it's been coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that, Nikolas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that might have sprung something psychologically?
I don't have any mental problems, man.
No mental problems at all? I mean, somebody that happens to, they tend to. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. Usually if that happens to you, you tend to go through something.
Well, I think I was old enough to deal with it properly.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Has anybody ever tried to tell you you have mental problems?
I actually went to a psychiatrist right when I got back from Seattle. His name is Dr. Zawadzki. And he said that I had schizophrenia.
How'd you feel about that?
On what grounds?
What do you mean?
I asked him on what grounds do you think I have schizophrenia? And he's like, well, you believe people are after you. And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, you believe people drugged you? And I'm like, yes. But you don't remember seeing them? No, because they blew smoke in my face, and the smoke or powder that was in my face made me black out. And he's like, see right there, that's a schizophrenic break right there. You think that people threw something in your face and you pass out? And I'm like, yeah, but literally history and books and movies prove that that's the thing. And he's like, well, it's not, you know. And then he said that I made everything up.
He said you made everything up?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem sometimes with doctors. You believe it, you feel it, you know it's true, and then you have somebody telling you it's not. You know your mom believes you.
Yeah.
We had a long conversation.
And she knows that I would never do anything to hurt Mike, and she knows if I did have a roommate, I would treat them right. She's probably really mad about the money thing. But damn, I knew that she could understand that what I was saying was the truth.
Right. Were you having money issues with mom, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was doing really good.
I thought you said that she was mad about the money thing.
I didn't think she would be.
She doesn't seem like the type of lady to be mad about money.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
No?
She actually said that she thought you would be getting a roommate at some point because you needed help with paying the taxes on the house or insurance or something like that.
Yeah.
Because the house is actually hers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she believed you were going to get a roommate anyways, whether you had told her that you had one or not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how your Jeep got to where it was?
Off a bridge, right?
Over a bridge?
Yeah.
Do you know how it got there?
I know I was the one that got out of it.
Was anybody else in it with you?
I don't remember. Someone was trying to. I don't remember. I think I was being manipulated somehow. Either the car in front of me or car behind me, they were doing something, and I just pulled over real fast and had to get out. I don't remember how or why or what made me. I knew that I saw a church, and that was a pretty good idea. I don't know if it was a church, but it looked like a church.
Nikolas, did you cut your hair recently?
I've been cutting my hair slowly for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cheaper
I
than a
always-
barber? Cheaper than a barber?
It's not cheap. I don't trust anyone with scissors around my neck.
Oh, alright, fair enough. So that is your hair in the sink?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we process scenes, when we have the evidence.
There's a whole bunch of hair under the sink too.
Oh, okay. That's yours too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's old though.
The hair in the sink or the hair under the sink?
Both, I believe. I'm dirty. I left that in for a while.
Alright. Is there a reason why you keep your hair or?
I don't really know what to do with it.
No? Okay.
No.
Alright. We were just wondering.
Can I see those?
Well, I mean, there's just basically, your house, your living room. Let me see. Is that your house?
Holy fuck. Mm-hmm.
Is that your Jeep? Say it's in the driveway.
Red tape.
Do you know about the red tape?
Yeah, red tape's not good.
Red tape's never good, right?
What's red tape mean to you?
It's just bad. Do not enter, do not cross. There's an investigation.
And that was us. That was us doing an investigation. So it comes in stages.
Mm-hmm.
And we're now at another stage where we're looking for assistance on what, why, and who happened inside that house. That's your grandma's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grandma? After Mike was deceased,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever go in that house?
No. No, I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything.
Mm-mm.
Did you see anybody doing anything to Mike?
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Did I get him on the couch?
I don't know where they got him. It wasn't pretty though. Seemed like a lot of anger. And it has us that we have to question why the anger.
Mm-hmm.
So because it's your home,
Yeah, I see now.
you see, we have to ask, Who goes there? Who hangs out there? Who
There's
has
a
a
camera
key?
on my computer. It records. I believe the door was open. That could help.
There's a camera?
On my computer that's pointed outwards to the door, and I use OBS and Twitch to stream it. Usually constantly if I don't forget.
So you think this was on camera?
You know what I'm saying? If the camera was on, it could hear them.
Where's the computer sitting in the house?
You walk in, it's on the right, and then it's all the way down to the next room.
Walk into the right door. So you walk in through the living room, and then there's a room here, a room here. Are you saying that room right there?
You walk in through the front door, and then you walk all the way, and then there's a room here and a room here, and it's in that room.
Is there a passcode on the computer?
Yeah. Mhm.
Do you want to give us the password?
No.
Okay.
No, my money's on there.
Your money?
Mhm.
We're not looking for your money.
There's no interest.
I promise you we're not looking for your money. We don't make a lot of money, but we're not into stealing people's money.
Mhm.
So you think that captured what happened?
Doubt it. You could hear something though.
And you say it's always open?
When I go there it is, but when it's on sleep mode, but I set my sleep mode at 3 days, so if it's on for 3 days it turns off. So I wouldn't know for sure.
Why do you have that set up? Playing video games?
Mm-hmm.
So that records what's going on in your house?
It records when I play video games and then put it on Twitch.
What is Twitch?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
No
It's okay.
worries.
What kind of video games do you play?
Steam?
Steam?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
We don't talk about video games.
No worries.
I don't know.
We don't know anything about them, so it would be a one-sided conversation probably. Let's talk about Mark.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to know?
I want to know what happened to him
Yeah, me too.
and why it happened.
Know why it happened. We're just making a plan.
Making a plan?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of plan?
Something to get back at the bad guys.
How do you think the bad guys got into the house?
I don't know. I don't know how I got attacked up there either.
Has Mike ever met your mom?
Mm-hmm. She didn't even know I ever met. I don't think there's only a few people from work that came over. I don't even know their names. Kamarli is one of them.
Kamarli?
Yeah.
Is that a girl or a boy?
Boy.
Anybody else?
Not that I cared to figure out who the names were or what they were doing there. He paid rent, you know, he's could do pretty much half of what you were there for. You know, over and feel content.
Were you having money issues?
No.
Do you pay your mom rent, or do you you pay her rent?
I pay the utilities, yeah.
And then she has to pay the taxes on the property.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to pay taxes till the end of the year, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was doing it this year.
She wasn't doing it this year.
She was doing it this year.
So you had to save up for next year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to go somewhere and buy something, you'd have no problem buying it because you have money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys split the refrigerator? Your food on one side, his food on the other side?
Kinda. He'd give me money to go buy him stuff at Costco, and I would just get a bunch of stuff. And then, yeah, when he started stealing from the job food, I'm like, you can't do that. I think he stole food from the job so he could pay more money for drugs. So it didn't really sit well.
Of course not. He's living in your house.
Mm-hmm.
What else was he stealing?
He was stealing from other people, not me.
He wasn't stealing from
Just food was nothing, you know, but just the thought of the stealing, it didn't sit well. Talking about like a bag of 50 wings, you know, every 2 days or something, that's probably worth like $120 or something. It's like, come on, dude.
That was from the job.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the job wouldn't have been happy if he found out. Right?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
How did you, I know I heard you tell the medics what happened to your leg. What happened to your leg? Jumped where?
Who got jumped?
Oh, they did that to you.
No. I jumped
Oh, okay.
in the water.
You jumped in the water.
Mm-hmm. And the rebar hit me.
Where'd you jump in the water at?
A canal close to my house. No real location. Just close to my house.
A canal close to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Is that to go swimming?
Jeez. No offense, but like, I feel like I'm being repeatedly asked the same thing from everybody, and I'm sitting here and I smell like piss.
Yeah. You wanna see? Mike didn't die.
Where is he?
He's under the rug. Your mom found that. That's why we're here. We need help. That's bad, right, Nicholas? It's bad. We need to know what happened. Like, for his family.
Me too. For my fucking mom.
For your mom.
Fucking life. Fucking dad. Fucking mom.
Would it make you feel better to call your dad?
I can't talk to him. I can't.
I know you're concerned
He
about
knows
him.
though, right? That I'm getting out of these hospitals like this.
I don't know if he knows. I haven't talked to him.
was gonna be something. I didn't think it'd be that bad. I thought they were just gonna drive by me or something.
Who's they? We need help, Nicholas.
Yeah, and when it comes to justice and the truth happens, everyone's gonna see that there's a certain amount of control, and if we don't stand up and do something about it, the whole world's always gonna go to shit. And if they keep taking away the good people that they know is gonna do good, then it's lost. We can't help.
The person that did this is not good. They're not one
Mike
of the
couldn't
good
get that
guys.
out by one person. It had to be at least 2 or 3. Mike's a big guy. He can't go down like that.
You say he's pushing for 100, right?
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's not gonna go down like that easily.
Do you need any more water?
What happened to your legs?
Series of unfortunate events.
Series of unfortunate events? Like what?
Just some bad stuff.
Huh? Bad stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Involving you or other people or?
Okay.
What's that?
How can I help you, sir?
No, I just want to come in and talk to you. I'm Detective Leon. How long? Where do you live at?
3710 Paseo Navarro.
How long you live over there?
4.5 months now.
1.5 months. Is that your grandmother's house?
Mm-hmm.
That she passed away?
Yeah, Alzheimer's.
My condolences, man. It's tough
Mm-hmm.
when you love someone and they pass away.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get that stuff on your hands?
Mm-hmm. I got mugged and my
Got
stuff
mugged?
taken. And at first, I guess because they saw me limping, so they thought I was weak. And
Okay.
just I've been chased. I've had to jump over fences. I was going through barbed wire.
Why were people chasing you?
Who knows?
You don't know?
No.
You ever do you do drugs or anything like that?
Nope. I just I like drinking alcohol.
Okay, who doesn't?
Barely. I wouldn't even say I smoke weed. I smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Okay.
That's about it.
Alright. So, there was an incident that occurred a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to know, this is you, and does this guy owe you money? Because this guy owes money to a bunch of people. You know that guy?
No.
You don't know that guy?
He owes money.
He owes you money?
No, I mean he
Oh.
owes money.
Yeah, he owes a bunch. You know that guy?
No.
You don't recognize him either?
No.
I mean, this guy, he owes a bunch of people a bunch of money and stuff.
Really?
Like, yeah. What were you doing there?
I don't know where that is.
I know.
It's a trash dump.
Yeah, I know. What were you doing there?
What do you mean? It doesn't look like me.
That's not you?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Alright. Well, someone's saying it's you. Listen, I'm real bad at this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't tell if this guy, if this
Can
is
you
you
get
or...
it to look like that?
Huh?
Can you get it to look like that guy?
You want me to... No, I can't. This is the best picture I have.
Hmm.
But, someone's saying it's you. And you're saying it's not you?
Doesn't look like me.
Okay. So it's really important for us police officers
Mm-hmm.
that we don't like to charge any innocent people. You can understand
Thank
that,
God,
right?
yeah.
We don't want to charge anybody with anything, incidents or this like that. So, I would like to exclude you from anything that this person did. So, I would like to know if you would consent to your DNA.
You guys already have everything. You
No,
guys took
no,
my
I-
blood twice already.
No. We did not. That's separate from
You
the
can
hospital.
easily take it from a flake, a hair piece. I mean, you. For the police, it's so easy to get DNA. You don't need my consent. But I won't consent to anything because I don't consent to anything because no matter what, you guys do whatever you want, and you can inject people whenever you want. You can take them for whatever reason you want. It's just not. It's not fair and it's unjust. You know, it's just, you can do anything to anybody nowadays.
What can we do? Have you ever been arrested before?
I've been arrested and I've never been charged with anything because I've never done anything wrong.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Do you believe that you didn't do anything wrong, or do you believe that people?
I believe that people are out to kill me.
Okay.
Yes.
Why do people want to kill you?
Because I'm a good soul. I'm a good person. I care too much, and I have a drive to get bad people thrown away.
Okay. You seem like you're a little upset.
Yeah. Well, no offense. Sorry. I'm just.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Got a lot on your mind?
Oh yeah. Everything's freaking me out right now.
What's freaking you out?
In the past week.
I mean, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
I don't know what's happening. Everything is. I don't know. It's all freaking me out.
We talked to your mom.
That poor.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
She says that's you in the picture.
Okay.
Is there
Look
a reason?
like a lot of people. But
Okay.
I mean,
is there a reason
I
that
probably was going through trash and stuff, but not on both sides.
What do you mean on both sides?
There's trash on both sides in that picture.
No, I understand that.
I've only been near garbage dumps
Okay.
in the past few days.
Okay. So is your mom out to get you?
No.
No. Is she out to help you?
Mm-hmm.
She seemed a very nice person. Seemed like she's very
I
genuine.
don't know how she can hold up like that. I don't know how she can deal with me with everything.
With what do you mean?
Seattle and stuff. Nobody believed me, and she was the only one to believe me.
Well, I mean,
Not even my closest friends believe me besides
who's Mike?
my roommate.
I'm sorry. I mean, who's Mike?
He was my roommate.
What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Put up a fight, I'm sure. I'm sure he did. I thought it was gonna be, they were gonna get me like they did Pop Smoke. I thought I could figure that out.
When was the last time you saw Mike?
For 4 or 5 days ago. 5 days sounds about right. I've been hanging out at a friend's house lately.
Well, who's that guy? Friend or girl? Girlfriend or?
Kinda both a guy and a girl, but nothing with the guy and nothing with the girl. We just sort of hang out.
No. Where's that at?
I don't have any numbers. It's somewhere on Banyan. Yeah. I don't really know exactly where. I just drive up and take me to the place, you know.
You drive up?
Drink. Well, I drive to a store and then walk to the place, and I usually drink till I can't drink, and then I pass out.
Do bad things happen when you pass out?
No.
When you drink?
No.
Or are you like cool and mellow?
Yeah.
So your mom's saying it's you, but you're saying it's not. And I mean, she knows you probably the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in like this earth is huge,
Okay.
and the person that knows you the best would be you and your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying it's not you, but your mom's saying it is.
Okay.
I mean, if you're picking up trash, that's one thing. It is what it is. You're going through trash. You're going through trash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that something you normally do?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What do you look for in trash?
I mean, you could find anything, you know. So to take a few looks sometimes doesn't hurt.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Is that how that goes?
Mm-hmm. I found a few things sometimes.
Have you? What are some of the things that you found?
Like a cool bottle opener, a lighter, a hat.
You still have that stuff?
No.
No?
Sunglasses.
People just discarded it and just threw it away.
Mm-hmm. Who does that guy owe money to? Bad people, probably?
Probably.
Probably rich people? Interesting.
Why? What's the story on that?
I'm just wondering, you come in here with a guy I've never seen, he owes a lot of people money, looks pretty hurt.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering if you know.
You know he owes people money?
I don't know if he's a friend of yours or is he.
I've never seen him.
You never seen him.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you live at, what is that, Santa Barbara? Is that what it is?
Next to Publix on Southern.
So, okay, so that's Southern and, what is that? What's that major cross street over there? Parker? Right. So close to the subway?
I could walk to the subway if I wanted and eat a sandwich and walk back in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Alright. And you always in that area or no?
I drive all around Florida.
You drive all around Florida?
Mm-hmm.
And you once lived in
Tampa.
Tampa?
Uh-huh.
Where else in Tampa? Where else did you live?
Seattle, Washington.
How's Seattle? Rains a lot?
Terrible. Worst place I've ever been.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cold and rainy?
The weather was perfect, but the people were terrible.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what brought you back here to West Palm?
I didn't feel like staying here.
Staying where?
Going to school where I was going.
Is that where you're going to school?
Yeah.
What were you studying?
Coding,
Coding.
machine coding, computers and stuff.
Oh, okay. You pretty good at that stuff or not?
I was getting to be, and then I saw something was up, and I left.
What was up with that?
Just people trying to do bad things.
Yeah, unfortunately that's pretty common in society. People are bad. People do bad things all the time.
I'm talking really bad.
Yeah.
Like, not just go to jail for a few days thing. I'm talking
Like what?
and like kidnapping and torturing and, you know, pyramid schemes, that kind of stuff. Really high-end things.
Is that something you were ever involved in?
You know, I tried to get people aware and stop it.
You want to, I mean, maybe I could do something. You know,
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised, man.
You can't.
No?
Mm-hmm. I need to talk to the general or something.
Like general?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ever been involved with any of that stuff? Ever hurt anybody?
Never. Only to defend myself if I have to, but it hasn't come across.
No? No one's ever, I mean, when you got these scrapes and stuff, you had to defend yourself?
I couldn't. They had a gun, so I couldn't do anything.
Okay.
They were chasing me for a long while.
And what day was this?
I don't remember. All 5 days, it just seemed like one whole day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, all this stuff happened at one time?
Seems like it, yeah. To me. Yeah. All one big clusterfuck.
Do you have any remorse?
From what? Trying to get away?
No, I'm just curious. How do you feel inside?
I'm glad to be alive, but I'm fucking terrified.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are you terrified of? Nothing's gonna happen in here.
I know, I'm at HQ.
Mm-hmm.
Palm Beach headquarters.
Alright.
That's cool.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
That means you guys are watching out for me, or you got the top people here trying to figure some crazy shit out. So
That's not happening. Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's no one out here in this police department.
No, I
that's
believe
gonna
you.
be, that's
Yeah, I
gonna be
believe
out.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna hurt you. No one's gonna try and hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you seem like a very nice guy, very genuinely a good guy. Are you?
Mm-hmm. Trying to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes bad things happen to good guys.
Mm-hmm. It must smell real bad in here.
Well, you haven't showered in a couple days.
Mm.
Okay. Was your roommate a good guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good
He was
friends?
willing to fight for what he believed in.
Good friends with you?
Mm-hmm.
You guys were tight?
Kind of.
You have a lot of friends?
No.
Is he one of your friends?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened?
I don't know. They must have gotten him.
They must have gotten good?
Mm-hmm. Because when I was in Seattle, they don't leave traces. They come in, they do what they do, and then they go, and then you see like there's video cameras that mess up when they go around, and there's radios that don't work when people need to contact people. You know, and they're good. They have all the money and have all the technology.
Right.
Sucks.
Give me a name of somebody who would want to hurt you or your roommate.
I don't know, Jeff Bezos? Fucking
Jeff Bezos?
I don't know, dude.
Who's that?
I don't know these guys. I don't know them. I don't know what they are. They just find it funny. Because I know they're losing. They're losing control. You can see.
One of your neighbors want to do something to you?
No, they're all good people.
Are good people? Talk to them regularly?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm always out having to work or, when I do stay at home and watch TV a lot, so I don't know, no one's ever come over or knocked or said hello, so I don't know,
Okay.
I don't go out of my way, knock on people's doors, hello neighbor thing, I don't do that.
Right.
We've all seen each other, we've all waved, so it seems okay.
So you don't know, like, one person that would want to hurt your buddy?
No.
This is your best friend, man. He's the guy you live with, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that would go to battle with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a guy that comes in, like I just lost a good friend of mine.
Sorry.
And that guy, he would stand next to me, he'd go to battle with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I would be there for them, you know?
Yeah.
So who would want to hurt him?
There's no point. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just if people, all they really want to do is like try to, it's not make the world a better place. It's like get rid of tyranny and shit. And like everything you see, people can see. They just don't stand up. But Mike was one of the guys that would stand up when we had the chance, and we were gonna go and we were gonna do something, and then just.
You and him ever get into an argument?
No.
Ever physically got into
Never.
a fight or anything?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You guys were cool 24/7?
Not 24/7. I didn't want him doing all these drugs in the house. But he kept going to these people, all these different types of people, and
What kind of drugs was he using?
I don't know, everything. He had from rehab, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that could.
And he relapsed, and then he says, you know, he'd taken Xans, and one day I asked him, hey Mike, you okay? And he's like, dude, I don't even remember going to work for the past 3 days. And I'm like, dude, you gotta stop that.
Right.
So.
I mean, that could cause friction between you two, right?
Yeah, because he goes out, he meets all these people, he does these things, and then he has this lift card, he can go wherever he wants, and he comes home with like different people, and I don't know, so I don't know what he did, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Freaking out, man.
So you're thinking that, so if he was into something, and then one of these people that he possibly brought into your house, because that's your house, right?
Yeah.
Do you think someone like did something to him?
I don't think it's that easy for that to happen like that.
Okay.
I don't know who it was or what happened.
I mean, that could, if I lived with somebody who was a drug user or a drug
Yeah,
addict,
I was trying to help him, but I guess I didn't.
that could start. Like I can see where frustration would set in between you two. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's only natural that some things are like, hey man, it's like kind of cleaning up after yourself or something like that. At some point you would aggravate.
I know what you're trying to say, but no, it's not like that.
What am I trying to say?
I just know what you're trying to say, but it's not like that. It wasn't like that.
No, I wasn't insinuating anything, but if you take it like that. Did you grow up around here?
Yeah. Palm Beach,
Where did you go to high school at?
Suncoast, Riviera, real close.
Is that where you got into the computers?
Computers didn't come to college, but before I was doing coding, I was doing chemistry, and then my professors kept telling me that like half of what they teach us is lies. They wouldn't tell the other kids, but they told me because I was like pretty top high, and I want to understand how is this going to be useful in life. And they're like, well, it's not really, but this is how it is, and this is what the world is like. To get a piece of paper, you know, you're better off going to trade school or learning stuff. And I'm like, why am I wasting my time and my parents' money doing this?
Right.
So, you know, I moved to try something else, and it didn't work out. So
You don't get a lot of stuff out of it?
no.
But your mom's always there for you.
Yeah. And I have done nothing but good to her ever, because I'm just not a good son. Because I just don't call her, I don't just tell her my feelings, I don't tell her anything about my life. I'm just, I don't know.
Any brothers or sisters?
Step family, but no, not really. I don't talk to any of them.
How do you sleep at night? Sleep good?
Pretty good, really good.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
How did the last couple of days? How did you sleep?
Terrible.
Terrible? Why did you sleep terrible?
I mean, they just keep me up with all the lights, but I mean, when I had time to sleep, I was sleeping good, yeah. At the hospital, I think it was 2 days I was there, and I slept good each day. So, other than everything else, I was good.
What
Kings
nationality
of
are you?
Leo.
Yeah. What nationality are you?
I'm all over the place.
You're all over the place?
French, Canadian, Peruvian, Chinese, Incan, and I think Colombian too.
Yeah, you are. All over the world.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, since you can't help me out with my investigation, so is there anything you need?
I mean, I'm not really. I don't think that you can help me, but like, I guess just some more water for now would help.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're gonna be here for a little while. I don't believe in bullshit anybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, if you need anything, knock on the door.
Nikolas, I have a couple of search warrants signed by judges, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some photographs of your injuries, okay? I'll let you read it. Nikolas, your ride is here. They're gonna take you up to the hospital. Before you go...
Nikolas Lafountain denied any involvement in his roommate Michael Lee's death. After police sent the DNA samples that they obtained during the interview to the lab, it was determined that Nikolas's DNA matched the evidence that they found on the scene. He was sentenced to serve the rest of his life in the Florida Department of Corrections for the bitch's death of his roommate, Michael Lee. Thank you for joining me for another Raw Interrogation video. I love talking to you guys in the comments and having a like-minded community of interrogation enthusiasts to go over these cases with. Now, we're on the way to 100,000 subscribers, and I couldn't do it without you. Thank you all. Make sure to turn on the notifications so that you never miss any of our uploads. All Time Crime signing in.